Right, so it's William McCulloch again, and Columbia record, Passers By, Part 1, and it says Talking by William McCulloch. Basically it's a series of sort of little stories about firstly a disabled lady seeing life going by from the window in Scotland.
Casserole lay in bed close beside the window, watching the passers-by, and raising herself into a sitting position by the aid of a rope suspended to the ceiling. She was practically an invalid, although some people said she just pretended to be ill for the sake of getting the sympathy of her neighbours. One Sunday morning there was a knock at her door, and her thin voice replied, "Just come in. It's yourself. It's awful kind of you to come and see an old done woman that's not long for this world." So she's no, it's my back. There's no a minute of the night or the day but I'm suffering that much that I can't think of anything. So I can't. Who's that passing the window? I declare if it's not Elizabeth Young, looking as happy and as impudent as usual. She's a right Aberdonian. One day she went into Macpherson's the Flesher and asked for change of a penny. He gave her it, and as she picked up the 2 bawbees from the counter, she says, "Would you not be thinking of giving me a wee bit suet with it?" That was her good sister that was married on to Tam Jenkins. Poor Tam, she deserves to get him. She did plenty of jinking before she catched him. Every year was leap year to her, just like her sister Bella. Bella keep it a ledger and she married him, and she's had to keep him ever since. No, it was Andrew that was the joiner. He was enough a man. When they started to close the public houses at 9 o'clock, somebody asked him who he liked to change. Change, he said, it doesn't affect me. I'm a full-based o'clock. For a while he joined the temperance, and the minister asked him how he was getting on. "Oh," he says, "I'm getting on fine. During the 6 weeks I've been a teetotaler, I've saved enough money to buy a solid oak coffin, and if I keep teetotal for another 6 weeks, I'm thinking I'll need it." There's wee Johnny Gillespie. He's a naughty Johnny. One day the teacher was giving them a lot of new words, and they came to the word opinion. Now she says, "Can you give me a sentence with the word opinion in it?" I says, "Johnny, my father knows a man, and he's only one leg, and everyone's opinion."
Right, side 2, Passers By Part 2 on this Columbia record, Talking by William McCulloch, and it's a Columbia record 4530.
Oh, there it's again. My poor back. The doctor says it's a new-fashioned disease I've got. He called it the aurora borealis. He wanted me to go down the water for a change. I was only there once, and it rained all the time. Down the water? It was the water that was doing me. There goes the minister, late as usual. He'll be going to give them a sermon in punctuality. Poor man, he means well. On the day my gasoline fell down, he came in to sympathise with me, and after sitting blathering for about half an hour, he says, "Would you like me to put up a prayer?" "No," I said, "I would rather you put up the gasoline." There's only one subject me and the minister agree on, and that is that dancing should be prohibited. Our minister's one of these kind of men that wants to prohibit everything that's worth doing anyway. But I agreed with him about the dancing because I can't dance. You can't dance on a sore back. But it's me that should be used to it. I've had it long enough. Reminds me of the time I went to the palmist. He looked at my hand and then he says, "You'll have a lot of trials and tribulations and disappointments until you're 35. And after that," I said, "I'll be excited after that." After that, he says, "You'll get used to it. And nothing but disappointments for me. Not that I ever wanted a man. Men just a lot of trash. They're worse than dogs. You can I muzzle a dog. And yet I often think what a difference my life might have been if there had been a man in it. I might have been dead by this time. Oh, there she goes, with her eyes on the ground, looking for threepenny bits. Old Mrs. Near the Bone, as men's get out. One day the sanitary man came round and he was expecting his neardy. He didn't know her as well as I do, or he would have expected nothing and got less. A happy new year to you, Mrs. he says, with his hand out. I'm the man that empties your ash bucket. The same to you, she said as she walked away. And I'm the wife that fills it. Oh, my poor back again. The new doctor painted it with iodine. And when I asked him what his charge would be, he said it would be 3 and 6. Which is 3 and 6 for painting my back, and I got my whole kitchen done for £half a crown.